We're going to do an ohm test on the old flame temperature sensor. This is the old one, and if you notice, it's open. Alright. This is the new one. It's 0.7 ohms. So I guess that's what a good ohm reading is on these. So on these igniter plug, this is the old igniter plug that came off the truck. If you notice here on the tip, well, I mean, this insulation is broken here. So this is definitely no good. But a lot of times you would take them out and you would see the tip is worn. So what you can do, you put a mark on the worn part and you swap it around with the next one. There's two inside. So I just put a Sharpie marker there. So I know this is the worn part. And then when you screw it in, it's supposed to go like that. See, this is the worn part and this one. When you screw it in, it'll go like that. I can't remember the measurement. I think it's 2.5 to 3.5 millimeters within specs for the gap. There's a gap tool, but I never use that. You pretty much know once you test it, if you have the computer, once you test it, you would see if the flame is nice and blue, then you know it's pretty much okay. So if you turn it on the worn part, you see it would screw in, but the gap would be too wide because these are worn. This is the new one with the blue. This is the updated one with the blue one. This is the old style that the older trucks came with, that when they just started to use this burner system. So you inspect it, you see this tip is a little worn here. You can't really see it that well. But then when you do like that, look, you see that's no good there. That is no good. The insulator is moving. And this one, yeah, obviously this one is cracked. This is fine. I mean, this is new. This is fine. You can reuse this even if the gap here is a little worn. Like I said, just swap it around with the other one and look for the marked area where the worn part is. Alright guys. That's the flame you're supposed to see inside the burner. We're going to reinstall the burner components. So this is the igniter cable. The short one is on the left side of the truck. Where's the... This is for the flame temperature sensor. This is a 14 millimeter. Yeah, I know I'm using a 15, but sometimes it's difficult to get the 14 on. This is just faster for me. You slide the flame temperature sensor in. Plug it in here. Don't tighten it too much. tighten it with this and not moving. That's good. The igniter. This is the fuel injector. This is actually diesel fuel that they're spraying in here to heat up the exhaust system. This is 16mm. Snug it. This is a 21mm. You just snug it. Make sure there's a washer. It can't come off, but there's a washer on the end here. And this is the fuel supply hose. And this is coming from the atomizer that's up inside here. Make sure when you push this on, you don't see any of the insulation here. And you put this piece up here. There's the atomizer up there, right here. It's the atomizer. You can see the hose coming down there. Sometimes you have a leak inside. You can take the cover off and replace the O-ring inside. So here's the O-ring. It's two of them for the atomizer fuel pressure regulator. This one is like a C cup, like a cup, and this is the O-ring. When you're removing these are the passwords, not the password. These are the part number. When you're removing the fuel pressure regulator, you have to mark it with a maybe some nail polish or something that's not going to come off when the fuel hit it. So you can put it back. You can also set the pressure from that pressure regulator too, if you have overpressure or under pressure. But that's a different thing. You have to have the computer to do that. If you have a leak, make sure you take care of that leak, because the possibility you can have fire. So let me put this, you can see that.